have how many ones here? I have 2. And then how many ones over here?
5.
I have 5. So I added 2 and 5 to get how many ones?
7.
Right. So I added 2 and 5 to get 7 ones. So not only am I saying what I did, but I'm following the rules for number 3. I'm saying how I performed these steps. So my next step is, if I added 2 10s from 22 and 1 10 from 15 to get 3 10s, and then I added my ones to get 7 ones, what is my answer? Ashley?
37.
My answer is 37. So I told you what I did and how I did it to arrive at 37, right? So my answer is 37. Why is my answer 37? Denise? You're correct. So I followed those methods to arrive at 37, but even more importantly, I did what the question was asking me to. And that's why, Matthew, I need your attention. That's why the first step is to write what the problem is asking me, because my goal is to answer the question. So my final step, when I say my answer is 37, I'm adding to find 37 because I got this hint right here from the problem that I'm supposed to do what? Add, because the question is asking how many puppies she has all together. So my last step in writing my explanation is writing how. My answer is 37 because the problem asks how many she had all together. And that means that I should add. So I add. So right here we have all 4 steps of writing an explanation. I know it's a lot, but we're going to go through the list one more time, make sure we have it, and then you're going to work with a partner and explain your own math problem, okay? So one more time, let's read through this. What's the first thing we do? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Write what the question is asking you for. 2. Write what you did to find your solution. 3. Write how you perform those steps. Let's try that one more time. Write how you perform those steps. And 4. Write why you perform those actions. And right down here we have a little piece of advice. This is, be sure to include your vocab words. So you know what will make this answer even better? Is if I got really specific and said, you know what, I use my rod and squares method to find the answer to this question. So we're going to keep that in mind when we move on to our next activity and explain our word problem to our friends. So right here, we have a word problem, and it says, can someone read it to me? Matthew?
There are 46 students in the after-school program. 21 of them left early. How many students are left?
So how do we find out how many students are left? Denise? First, you're supposed to write the equation. Did you hear the feedback from your classmate? So first, you're supposed to write the equation. So yes, it is important to draw, because that's going to help us find the answer. But first, you were supposed to write the equation. So can you go ahead and write the equation for us up here? And the equation will help you out with the drawing. So then what do you draw here? Go ahead and draw. Make sure your classmates can see what you're writing. So right now, Denise is drawing 4 tens rods. And how many squares are you going to draw? So then how many tens rods do I need for 21? Ashley?
2.
I need 2. And then how many squares?
1.
I need 1. So if I need to get rid of something, where do I start? I have 46, and I need to get rid of 21. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out 2 tens rods, yes. 2 tens rods, and how many ones do I need to take away if I'm subtracting 21 from 46? Just 1. So then I have left, I have 2 tens rods and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So my answer is 25. Now on your whiteboards, they should be blank. So go ahead and erase anything you have on your whiteboard. I need you to write out the explanation of how we just solved this problem together. Remember, all the steps we have right here, refer to them as you need them, but you have the next 60 seconds to write an explanation, and then we'll share it with our partners. So go ahead and start. Yes, the equation is 46 minus 21. It's minus. Because listen here, we have our hints within the problem, right? We have 46 students in the after-school program. 21 of them left early. They can't go to the after-school program if they're not here. So we have to subtract to find out how many students are left. And that is our hint, then we need to subtract. So you don't have to solve the problem on your whiteboard, you're only writing the explanation. The equation will help you with your explanation. So the first thing you should be writing is, first, the problem is asking, and the answer is right here in front of you.